Can anyone tell me the path, like how to create the group? Just we'll check whatever. Yesterday we have created one batch 9:30 a.m. group, right? Actually, I have to see that group. How to create the group? Can anyone tell me the path? Srinivas?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you tell me the path?
SPRO,
Okay.
IMG, recipe reference, logistic example,
Hmm.
then material master,
Hmm.
basic settings.
Okay.
This material types.
Okay.
And this we are creating the number range material types.
Yes. Define number ranges for each material type. Here we have created the group, right? Like by using
Yes,
this
create.
one, we have created the group. Yesterday we have created one group, right? Batch 9:30 a.m.
Yes, ma'am.
You can see here, right? Batch 9:30 a.m.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
we have to do is now we have to assign the material type to the batch, assign the material type to the batch 9:30 a.m. Okay. For that, what we will do, we'll create one material type. 1 second. Okay. Slash. Oh, like what is the T code for the material type creation? The direct T code.
OMS2.
OMS2. Okay. Now what I have to do?
You can select any of them. You can copy.
Select any of.
Okay. Then copy as, right?
Copy.
Copy as.
Yes.
As per
We
the
can
people.
give our name as per ours.
Yes. Then we'll only have the change the group name. That's all. Okay. Just again check the quantity and the value update. Yes, the quantity and the value update is where it's taken. Just data was saved, right? Now what we have to do means we have to assign the material type to this group. Okay. Just give control here. Where you mention whatever the material type we have created, just mention that and give. Hold on, just 1 second. Exactly like this. I'm facing some issues. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll take randomly. I'll take one material type. Okay. Yes, it's already assigned to batch for. What we have to do is we actually we have created one material type, right? You guys can see.
Yes.
Yeah, actually we need to assign that material type to this batch 9:30 a.m. I don't know why I'm facing this issue. I'll create 1 second. I'll create the material type. Okay. I'll create once again. I think it's logged. Only the display I can do. Yeah, we'll do one thing. Just keep it blank. Just we need to assign the material type to this group. Okay, just that part I'll tell you once it's done. The system was logged actually. Okay, just I'll show you how to do the screen field setting now. Okay. See, screen field setting is nothing but like in the beginning only I have shown you like whatever the fields we required, right? For example, here you can see, right, base unit of measure and material group. Here you can see the tick mark, right? So whenever
Yes.
we are going to create the material, these things is mandatory. Without mentioning the base unit of measure and the material group, we are not able to create the material. Okay, this is the requirement. But what happens in the real time, if the client will ask, like apart from this material group and base unit of measure, the requirement is, for example, the gross weight or the net weight or the volume, anything they want it as a mandatory. For example, with the base unit of measure and the material group, they wanted to mention gross weight also mandatory while creating the material. Okay, for this we need to do the settings like the mandatory, optional. We have the different types. Okay, in the field reference we have to do the settings. It's not only in the basic data, we have the basic data too. Purchasing and all is there, right? Okay. I'll mention. See, in MRP1 also, if you wanted to, in MRP1, they have mentioned MRP type as mandatory. Okay, like this, we have whatever the views we have, whichever the field we required for we required for the mandatory, we can do that setting in the configuration part. Okay, that is nothing but the screen field settings. Understood? It's not only the basic field and all, like in whichever the views are, for example in the purchasing, in the accounting, whichever the fields is required, if you wanted to do it mandatory, or else if you wanted to do it as an optional entry, or else we have four types. Okay, four types in the sense we can make particular that field as an optional, mandatory, or else we can only make it as a view section, or else hide. We have, one second, I'll write it down. Field section can be maintained as mandatory, optional, display mode, or else hide. A particular field, for example, I'll take base unit of measure. This particular base unit of measure field section we can maintain as a mandatory, or else optional, or else display, or else hide. Okay. See this one, base unit of measure or material group. You guys can see, right?
Yes, ma'am. Mandatory.
What we can do is either we can do it this base unit. I'm explaining only the one particular field. Okay, whatever the fields are available in the screen, we can do that one. Okay, for example, if I can take for base unit of measure, we can do it as a mandatory. I mean to say, whenever we are creating the material, you need to mention base unit of measure. If you're not going to mention the base unit of measure, this material document will not get saved. Okay, first option. The second one is you can change it for the optional entries. Okay, it's not required to maintain base unit of measure. That is the second option here. Third, if you wanted to only the display mode, only the base unit of measure, you don't need to mention anything, only the display mode you want, means you can do that setting also. And the fourth one is you can hide this base unit of measure. What happens while when you are hiding this base unit of measure? Whenever you are doing the material master, no, this base unit of measure will not going to pop up in the general data screen. Okay, just I'm taking one particular field example and I'm explaining you. Okay, this will happen in the screen field setting. Particular one field section you can take, and you can maintain this and mandatory, optional, display or hide. These 4 options you have. Okay, just I will tell you how to do the configuration part for this. Okay, done.
Yes, ma'am.
Can anyone try what is the C code? Srinivas?
Yes.
Yeah, can you try the T code?
No, ma'am.
Sorry?
No, ma'am. I don't.
See.
OSM 9.
And before going to this configuration part, I have to tell one more thing. Okay, there are some whose was this one? See, before going to the configuration part, there are some prerequisites. Okay, for the creation of the screen field setting. Just write down that one. The required details of the configuration part of the screen field setting. First one is technical name. You have to search for a particular field technical name. Okay, that is the first one. Done. And I'll tell you how to check the technical name for this particularly. Done.
Yes.
You can see the screen, right? Base unit of measure.
Yes, ma'am.
Just give right click. You will be getting the help, or else you can directly use the F1 button. Okay. Once you click this help, this screen will pop up. You can see the screen, right? What you can do is you can see the what is base unit of measure procedure depend. You can, if you wanted to read all the field detail, you can use this information, or else I just wanted the technical information for particular base unit of measure. Okay, you can see this 4th one, right? Technical information button.
Yes.
Just click on that. You will get this screen. Okay, here you can see the like the table name. You can see a table name. You guys are aware, right? Mara. Like whenever I in the beginning only I given what few tables name for the general data, for the plant data on Mara, MARC, MARD, right? For particular base unit of measure, the table name is Mara and the field name is MEINS. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to copy this. This is the field name. This is how you have to search the technical name for particular field. Understood? Or else you want me to show once again?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
MM01. Okay, just I'll take random industry sector and material type. This screen you can see, right?
Yes.
Just any field, you can select any field. Okay, just I'll select base unit of measure here. Once you enter the right click, you will be getting help button. Okay, that is nothing but F1. You can directly use the F1, or else once you click the right button, you will be getting the help. You guys can see this screen, right? Then again click on, this page will pop up. Okay. Once you get this page, see, under this you will be getting the complete information about the base unit of measure. I mean to say, what is base unit of measure, what is the procedure, all the details will be there. If you wanted to see all the definitions, things, and what is its importance particular field, you can read this one. Or else just I wanted only the technical name for particular field. For that reason, what I am doing is, in the fourth section, you can see the technical information button, right? Write down if you are not getting. Just write down. This the fourth one, technical information button. You will be there. It's there. In the performance assistant tab, there is one particular tab that is technical information tab. I'll click on that. You will get technical information tab here. Okay. Once you get this screen, what you have to do is you have to copy the technical information. The screen field name is there, right? MARA, MEN. MARA is nothing but the table name under which table the data is going to save. Okay. What in the beginning only I given in a MARA table, in a MARC, in a MARD, there are a few details data will going to save. For example, in the MARA, general data will be there. In the plant data will be there, and storage location data will be there. So particularly this base unit of measure field data is available in MARA table. Okay. So that's why here they have mentioned MARA, MARA table name, and then the technical information about the base unit of measure. This is the technical name for the base unit of measure, MEINS. Okay. Just I'm giving you the base unit of measure example here. If you wanted to check other field technical information, the same procedure you have to follow. Done. What you have to do is you have to copy this. Just paste it here. For base unit of measure, technical name is MARA, MEINS. Till now you understood?
Yes.
This is how we will get the technical name. Before starting the configuration part for the screen field setting, you have to check the technical name for particular field. Okay.
Yes, okay.
If you have any doubt, just let me know now only.
Means first you have to copy the technical name, then only you have to configure the screen field setting, right?
Yes. Just I have given you one field example, that's all. If you wanted to do the changes for other fields, the same procedure you have to follow. Example, again I'll click right thing, help. Again you will be getting this screen. If I click technical information, see, for material group, the technical name is different. MARA, MATKL. You guys can see the difference, right?
Yes.
Yes. You have to copy this. This is the material group technical name. Okay. This is how you have to copy the technical name. Understood till now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So what we will do, we will go for the configuration setting. I'll tell you the T code. OM yes sir is the T code for the creation of the screen field setting. Okay. Just write down OM yes sir. OM yes sir. Once you get this screen, what you have to do is, you can see the field name here, right? In the below, in the sort and position, you can see the 4 line. Field name, field selection group, field name, and then field selection group. You can see this, right?
Yes.
What you have to do is, yes, Sukanya.
Yeah, ma'am. The T code you told just now, OMSR, is the T code for?
Configuration of the screen field setting.
Okay.
I have to write down here. See, screen field setting. This is the direct T code. You can use the path also. Every time I'm using the path, but this time I'm using the T code. Okay. Once you click OA method, directly you will get this screen, or else you have to use the path. Once you get this screen, there are 4 fields there: field name, field selection group, and field selection group. What you have to do is just click on this position on field name. You will get this screen. What you have to do is, the technical name we have copied right here, MARAMEINS. Just copy this, paste it, we continue. See, MEINS, base unit of measure. You can see here, right? So it is under the first selection group. See, and one more thing I have to tell you, like, just I'll write down here. In the field selection, we have from 1 to 240 selection group numbers. Okay, field selection groups we have. This is also one of the. Sorry, there is some power issues from my side. Okay, you guys can see my screen right now.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Sorry for the inconvenience. Like, I'm reloading. The T code is OMSR. I'll get this one. In the field name, I have to mention the whichever you have copied from the base unit of measure, right? MEINS is the technical name for the base unit of measure. You have to mention this in this field name. Okay. Once you're done with, just give continue. You will be getting this screen. You can see, right? MEINS, base unit of measure. It is under the first selection group. What I wanted to say is, here we have a field selection group. Okay. Group numbers we have, that is from 1 to 240, we have field selection group. I'll tell you what is the field selection group also. Just wait for a minute. We have 1 to 240 field selection group. Under this particular group, we have n number of the fields saved. Okay. Particularly, this base unit of measure is under the first field selection group. You can see this number, right? Selection group number 1. This base unit of measure is under first selection group. Okay. Manish?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can see other selection group also, 135, 124, 123. So n number of the fields are is there. Like till 240, we have the groups. 1 to 240, we have the groups there. We have to check particularly our field is under which selection group. We can change the selection groups also. Okay. Now no need to do that. Just see this. Base unit of measure, it's under the first selection group. What you have to do is just click on here. You can see the arrow mark, right? Field selection maintenance. Just click on this. You will be getting this particular page. Okay. Once you get this page, see, you can see field selection group name as 1. Okay. Under this group, we have 2 fields. One is for purchasing value key and one is for base unit of measure. Okay. I'll just check in the second group what and all fields are available. See, in the second group, we have material group, name, plant, company code. These are all the fields are available in the second group. Like this, I will click 120. 120. In the 120, none of the fields are available. Okay, I'll take 240. Under 240 also, none of the see, in all the groups there are 1 or 2 fields are available, or else none of the fields are available. Okay, so we have 1 to 240 field selection group. So base unit of measure under which selection group?
1.
Yes, I'll click 1. How many fields you can see?
2 fields.
Yes.
2.
See, what you can do is if you wanted to change your fields group also, you can do the changes. Okay, but now no need to worry. So just you can see this, right? Once you're done with this, there is field reference field is there in the below. Okay, you can see right this here 0001, 0002, 1234, 2070. These are the standard field reference which are available. Okay, just I'll scroll down, I'll show you. See, ZOH, ZROH, and then ROH also it's available. ROH also you can see, right? What happens if we wanted to create one more field reference here. For that reason, we have to copy the standard one. Okay, don't do for all the don't change here for the required entry for the ROH. The reason here is if you click for the required entry for the ROH, whenever we are going to create the material now under this particular ROH material type, so whatever the settings you have done here for all the materials, it will pop up. So instead of that, just what we have to do is just we'll take standard ROH and we'll create one more field reference. Okay, just take one standard one. You can see the screen, right? Copy as here, give some name. I'll mention EAT. Just any random names. Becky further load. Yes, you can see, right? It we have created just now field reference by copying the standard one. We have created the EAT, right? Harish, Srinivas.
Yes, master.
Yes. Okay, field selection. I'll just write down which field selection reference we have created it. Okay, any random things you can create. You can see this, right? Here you can make the changes. Okay. Okay, what I'll do is for the base unit of measure, whatever, if I give the required entry here, so under EAT, whatever we are going to create, like first what we have to do is before doing the material and all, we have to link this field reference to the plant material type and then industry sector. Okay, there is one more thing. Field selection reference. We need to link this to the plant, industry sector, and then material type. Okay. First, what we have to do is first we have to copy the standard one, and then we have created the one more field reference. Okay. Once we are done with whatever the fields we want the changes. For example, we wanted base unit of measure under the first field selection group 1. We are going to change for base unit of measure and for purchase value key. We want it as an required entry. Okay. Once you click on that, just save. You will be getting the CR number. These things is clear, right?
Till field selection group 1 was selecting the other 1 to 24, that is clear, Mansa. Down one field selection, there's the EAT and this. Can you please explain once again?
Yeah. Okay.
Why we need to copy the existed one field selection?
In the field selection, in the previous class, you guys have seen, right? In the under the material type, I told you to I will explain in the screen field setting, the field selection field reference part. You guys can observe that type, right? Whenever we have created the material type, and wait, let me show that part. See, you can see this, right? Field reference.
Yes.
Yeah, while creating the material type, I just told you don't change anything. So field reference, I wanted to explain in the screen field setting. That's why I told you to observe while creating the material type. Okay. What will happen? The field reference, the main part of the field reference is here. It can do four different things. One, it can change the mandatory option, it can change the optional, and it can do the display one, and it can do the hide. The whole thing, whatever. One second. Where is my sir? See, we have already standard field reference. We have, okay. If the main thing of the function of the field reference is it can do the hide thing, display, and the required entry and optional entries. Whatever fields we wanted to change it as a mandatory or required entry, these things we can do by using the field reference number. Okay. In the SAP configuration part, already we have standard field reference. Okay, I mean to say ROH, FVRT, HALB, we have already standard field reference. So here what I'm doing is, instead of copying the standard one, instead of changing all the details in a standard one, just what I have done is I've copied the standard thing and I have created the one more new field reference for our practice purpose. Okay. If I do the changes in the standard ROH, what will happen? Whenever we are creating the material under ROH material type, all the changes which we have made it here, it will pop up in the ROH. So that's the reason I have not taken the standard one. Instead of that, just I have copied the standard one and I have created the one more field reference. This you understood? Just I'll write down the field reference path also, okay? Just 1 second. Field reference. Okay. Just write down. You'll get the full name. The field reference determines for each field selection group if the field selection group is set to hide, display, required entry, or optional entry. Done. Once you're done, just let me know. Copy the standard. Sample or PH. Okay. Respond, you understood now? Whatever I'm writing.
Yes.
1 second. Done?
Yes, miss.
As well as written, copy the standard field reference, for example, ROH, and then create the new field reference by naming. Just I've given the EAT example. That's all. Whatever the naming you can give. Done? Shall I show in the screen?
Okay.
Now you understood, Sukanya?
Yes, ma'am. Slowly, slowly.
No need to worry. This is actually the dry topic, the configuration part and all. If you're facing any issues, just let me know, okay? I'll help you. 1 second. Just check EAP we have created, right? Yes. You can see this, right? What we will do for the base unit of measure and the purchase value queue under the EAT field reference, we'll mention it as a required entry, okay? Before it was in the optional entry, so I have changed it for the required entry, okay?
Okay.
Once you are done with, just save. Data is already saved. I have mentioned the field reference name. I have mentioned it as an EAT. Okay. Once we are done with this, what we have to do is just we have created one field reference. Okay. Now what we have to do is we have to assign that particular field reference to the industry sector and material type. If you are not going to assign to the industry sector or material type, what will happen means whenever we are going to create under the material, right? So it will not, whatever the changes we have made here, it will not going to show up. Only we have created one field reference, that's all. But we have not assigned that part to the material type, right? For that reason, first we have to assign that part. So what is the T code for the material type? Srinivas?
Yes, ma'am. OMS2.
Sorry?
OMS2.
OMS2. Okay. I think it's not actually. Just 1 second. I will see. For the industry sector, what is the T code? OMST, right?
Yes.
Here you can see, right, field reference.
Yes.
Here you have to mention your particular field reference and you have to save. Okay. For example, what I will do, okay, we have created one Mansa industry that day. Okay. For this industry sector, I'll change the field reference. 1 second. OM. Yes. R. Field name. Okay. Till now we are done, right? Just 1 second. From my side, I think some power issues are there. That's why I'm facing the issues. Sorry for the inconvenience, okay? See, what you have to do is once you're done with the field reference, you have to assign this to the plant. We are not assigning, okay? And just for the industry and the material type, we need to assign. So whenever, just I'll show you how to do the fields. OM. Yes, 3. Okay. Once you go with this, for the creation of the industry sector, what we have done, like the in the new entries, we have given the industry sector one alphanumeric, right? Once we are done with that, we have given industry description also. And then field reference, I have told you to take 0001 as a mandate, 0001 for the for the practice purpose, right? Instead of this, whatever the field reference you have created, like in the EAT, you have to give that field reference. Once you give this EAT, I'll try to create one more industry sector, okay? All the alphanumeric are used. I don't know it will take or not. 1 second. First, let me check what on all it's available. Just let me know what we can create, okay? Just see here. Already this alphanumeric we have used, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 and this. Whichever we have not used, we have to take that thing. The things we have. Manish, have you practiced industry sector?
Yes, I did one yesterday also.
Yeah. Almost all the alphanumeric we have used in this server. 1 second, let me check. 1 second. From A to Z we have used. From 1 to 9 also we have used. Then what is left here? Okay, I'll try with this. I think this we have not used. I'll take Manish industry and I'll give my field assets. No, already this industry sector. See, this is what will happen. Almost we have used all the industry sectors. Okay, see here. You can see here, right? Alphanumeric and the symbols also. If you are using all this alphanumeric, we can't able to create the new industry sector. Okay, that's why I told you whenever you're creating industry sector, I told you to maintain 0001 as the field reference, right? Instead of 0001, see, instead of 0001, or whichever the field reference we have created just now, right? EAT. For example, just have created EAT, just you have to mention that field reference and you have to save it here. Okay?
Manasa,
Yeah.
you can try this one. I put in the chat this one, the symbol. Might be it is.
Which symbol, Manish?
In this chart, I don't know how it's called in English.
Lower bracket close.
Or bracket also we have used actually.
Okay.
Plus symbol we have used. Just let me check with this one. I don't know whether we have used this one or not.
And check with question mark.
Yeah, no, it's actually taken. See, this industry sector, this symbol we have not used. That's why it's taken one entry chosen. Manish Industry, industry description I have maintained. In the field reference, I have given EAT. But whenever you're going to practice now, just while practicing only, instead of 0001, change it for your field reference. Okay, if all the alphanumeric are used, you are not able to create the new industry sector. This is what will happen in the practice server, but in the real time you won't face this issue. Okay, understood till now? Manish, Harish, done?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so we are in this step, like we have created the field reference as an EAT, and then we are assigning that field reference to the industry. Plant we are not going to assign. Okay, if we are assigning this to the plant, whatever the materials we are creating under this plant, all the fields which we are going to change, it will automatically change. So no need to assign to the plant. Just for practice purpose, just for the industry and the material type, you assign this part. Okay. Now we are assigning to the industry. It's done. Once it's done, just save. You'll get the TR number. Let me check.
Can you show once again the assignment part?
Yeah, I'll show you, but I can't able to create one more time. Okay, just I'll show you. Just what we have to do is, once we are done with the field selection reference EAT, once we are creating this one, you have to assign that to the plant, industry, and material type. Okay, but as of now we are not assigning to the plant. Okay, only for industry and material type we are assigning. For assignment to the industry, the same procedure, Srinivas. For creation of the industry sector, you have used OMS3, right? Same thing you have to follow. See, OMS3. Once you come with, just see, you will be getting this screen. Whichever the alphanumeric are not used, just go for the new entries. You have to give one single character, either it is the number, alphabets, or any symbol. You can name it here and give the description. Once you're done with the description, mention the field reference name. Example EAT. Just I'm showing you. That's all. In the field reference, you have to mention which field reference you have created just now. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not going to create now. Already we have done with this. Just for your reference purpose, I'm showing you again. Which what we have created, Manish Industry, right? Industry sector. 1 second. Let me check. See here, you can see this, right? We have created Manish Industry. Newly we have created Manish Industry. For that, we have assigned the EAT field reference. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Till now you understood, right? Let me check. We have to test, right? By using only we have assigned to the industry sector. Let me check whether we are getting the things. Manish Industry. Yes, Manish Industry. I'll take any of the randomly. You can take this. I'll take ROH only. IROH. Okay. Practice. See, for base unit of measure and for the purchase value for the material purchase value key, we have changed the details, right? Here there is no changes that happened. The reason here is we have not assigned to material type till. Okay, you guys can see this, right? Base unit of measure.
Yes.
Yes. 1 second. Here, purchase value key, we have made it for the mandatory. Actually, it was an optional entry. We have made it for the mandatory thing. That's why this tick is popping up here. If you wanted to do the same thing, if you want, if you don't want this mandatory one, you can change it for the optional. Okay, this is the difference. Once you are assigned, then only you will be getting this pop-up, or else whatever the changes you have made in the system, no, you won't get see. Understood now?
Yes, ma'am.
This part is done. We'll try to see while assigning the industry only we can see, but let me check with the material type also once. No, actually something has happened, I guess, for this. The data is logged. Can be displayed only on the log. No, actually there is some issue in the material type, I guess. That's why I'm not able to assign do the assignment part. This is how you have to do the screen field setting. Any doubt till here? Actually, we are left with we need to assign that field reference to the material type, and then we need to assign material type to the group also. This thing, I think there is some issue in the material type. I don't know what is that, so I'll check with the technical team. So apart from this, do you have any doubt till now? Just let me know. I'll explain you once again.
Mansa,
Yeah.
for the assignment of industry, we have to just put the data through OMS3 and just save it. Okay.
Yes, as it is same
Mhm.
thing, Manish. Like whenever you're creating the industry sector, right? In the before
Yes.
classes, you have learned how to create the industry sector, right? That time, what
Yes.
I told in the field reference, I given you 0001 to maintain, right?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Instead of 0001, that time we have not done with the screen field setting. That's why I given you 0001. Now what you have to do is same procedure you have to follow, but you have to change the field reference. Instead of
Okay.
0001, whichever the field reference you are going to create here, right? You may assign that field reference to the industry.
Okay. And then after we have just save.
Yeah,
So
you will get the TR.
so it will be automatically assigned with this one.
Yeah, once you're done with this part, field reference will assign to the industry.
Okay.
Plant we are not going to assign, okay? Only for the industry and material type we are assigning. But I was able to do the material type. I don't know, like say there is some technical issues in the server while assignment part for the material type. Here also we have faced the same issue. In the like yesterday we have created one group, right, for the number ranges. For that batch 9:30 a.m. we have to assign the material type also. That thing also it's not happened. Only these two things it's left over now in the material type config in the material master configuration. Just we need to assign material type to the field reference and material type to the group.
Okay.
Done. Write down the T code, write down the path, and whatever I have written, write down, or else you will forget the things. Okay. I told you what is the field reference, and I told you like how to check the technical name for the particular field, and I told you field selection group also. We have 1 to 240 group. Under the field selection group, we have in a number of the fields, and then I told you field selection reference also. Field selection reference is nothing but like whatever the changes is required, whether it is the required entry, optional entry, display mode, height, we have to do that setting in the field selection reference. For that reason, we have to copy the standard one and we have to create one more field reference. Once we are done with this, we have to assign that field reference to the plant, industry, and then material type. If you are not going to assign to the industry or material type, whenever we are doing the material master, right? Whenever we are going to create the material master, whatever the changes you have done here, it is not going to pop up. For example, purchase value key, if you made the changes as an optional entry or required entry, thus that changes is not going to pop up while creating the material master. That's all. Understood till now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In screen field setting only, we have created the field reference, right?
Yes. Srinivas, don't get confusion, okay? Here, I'll show you once again. OMS, sir, is the T code. Then, you can see the screen, right?
Yes.
In the field name, what we have to do?
The copied one we have pasted.
Technical name. We have,
Technical name.
yeah,
Yes. Technical.
we are done with this, right? Give enter.
Yes.
You'll get this screen. See, one thing you understand, we can change the selection group also. This particular field is in this group, right? If you wanted to change the group number, we can change it here, but I'm not going to change. Okay, whatever is the standard interest, I'm following that path. Okay, we can change. For example, base unit of measure is under first selection group. I wanted it is for under 50. You can make the changes here. Okay, don't
What is the difference between 1 and 3? I mean, by changing the selection group, can we
Yeah.
get anything different?
I'll tell you. See, just click this one. What you can see under field selection group one, right? Under one, suppose I'll give you an example. Okay. For example, Srinivas, you consider you as the base unit of measure, and then Manish is the purchase value key. Okay. Base unit of measure and purchase value key. Yeah, I wanted to make the changes for both of you. What I have to do, I have to create one group, right?
Yes.
You both are different fields. For I need the changes for two fields also. For that, what I'm going to do is instead of going for each field every time, I'm making one group. Okay, whatever the fields, I'm making one group and naming one, like one. See, base unit of measure is Srinivas and purchase value key is Manish. I'm making two fields under one group. Okay, now you understood? Okay, whatever the changes, once you're done with, now you understood what is field selection group and what is fields. Yeah, once you are done with this, we have field reference. The main function of the field reference is whatever the changes you require in particular this field, right? For example, base unit of measure you wanted for the required entry, purchase value key you wanted for the optional entry. That changes you can do by using field reference number. Okay. What I have done is instead of changing the standard one, I have copied the standard field reference and I have created. Just I'll show you that one also.
Now, instead of copying the standard one, can we create the new entry, the field selection?
No, Srinivas. You have to copy the standard one. Actually, what will happen? Few of the things we have to copy from the standard only. It is configured in the SAP. Okay, we can't change that one. For example, ROH, FERT, HALB, in every industry, it is mandatory they will create for the raw material, finished products, and then semi-finished product. ROH, FERT, HALB is the mandatory things. Okay. Whenever we are going to create the new material types or the new field reference, we have to copy from the standard. All the data will be configured before only. Okay, just we have to follow the procedure. Okay. See, ROH. Now you understand. Just take this one, copy as here, name your field reference number, anything you can name it. For example, I'll name PAT. Let me check. Yeah. See, it's done, right?
Yes.
Now you have to do the changes.
Okay.
Now you have to do the changes and you have to save. Done?
Yes.
Okay, this part is done. You have created one field selection reference. Once you're done with this, you have to do the assignment part. Okay, whatever field selection reference you have created, you have to assign that to the industry and the material type. Industry you understood, right? How to assign? I've shown you.
Yes.
Yeah, the same thing we have to follow for the material type, but There is some technical issue, I guess, in the material type. That's why I'm not able to assign to the material type here. Okay, that part this part is left over. Material type, there is some issue, I guess. Only we need to assign to the material type, and then the status topic, we need to assign that to the group also in the number ranges. This 2 is left over. Any doubt till now?
Mansa,
Yeah.
after assigning in the industry, where we can see that that we did the changes.
MM01. By using MM01, you have to select particularly that industry sector. Okay. See, I have taken Manish industry sector. The same thing, once you're done with the assignment to the material type also, you have to take that particular material type and you have to, let me show you. See, for example, if you have made the changes for the base unit of measure, there will be changes here. Okay, but once you are done the assignment to the material type and on the industry sector only, whatever the changes you have made, that thing will pop up.
Okay, after everything, it will be show.
Yes, but as of now, we have assigned only to the industry, but we have not assigned to the material type, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is the main difference. Once you are done with the material type, there later we can see the changes. For example, base unit of measure, I've made it for the optional entry. Once you're doing all the assignment part, here you will be see the changes. Done?
Yes.
Just I'll mention. Write down left over. Like we need to assign the field reference to the material type. And then yesterday's we need to assign material type to the group. This 2 part I will explain. Okay. Just I'll check with my technical team what's the issue. Once it's done, I'll show you how to assign. Done?
Oh,
Material type. Anything else till now? Manish?
No, everything is clear.
Sukanya, I think the whatever the topics I have taught today, maybe it feels like difficulty for you. No need to worry. Just follow the recordings, okay?
Yes.
So from yesterday, you're taking almost the configuration part we are doing. Actually, it is the dry topic, okay? The configuration part and all it is very dry. So no need to worry. Don't panic.
Okay.
And for Nazir also, don't panic, Nazir. Like whatever the configuration yesterday and today we are doing, it's actually dry one. And you have to follow from the first thing recording videos, okay? Then you will be getting the connection. If you're facing any issues after this also, you can contact me.
sure, ma'am. Thank you.
No need to worry. Any doubt, whatever I have taught today? Only 2 things left. That material type I'm facing issue that I need to assign to the group for the number assignment, and we need to assign to the field reference. Manish, Srinivas, Sneha, Harish.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Srinivas. Do you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Neha?
No, I'll practice today and I'll get back to you tomorrow.
Actually, practice 2-3 times, okay?
Okay.
Actually, it is a very dry one, so don't worry. Just practice. Create 2-3 material types, create 2-3 industry sector, and do the assignment part also. And write down the path. And whatever you are going to practice now, just maintain it in a practice sheet. Later, you can see this.
Okay.
Okay, it will be helpful.